You want to know why it gets harder when you really choose God? Because now the process starts. And I think people think once you stop drinking and stop smoking, getting drunk, sleeping around, willfully sinning, that life is supposed to get easier. Everything's supposed to move according to how it should be. And sometimes it does at first. There's a lot of peace and there's a lot of clarity, and God often uses that to pull you in. But let's look at Joseph, for instance. He became second in command over all of Egypt, right? God gave him a promise, a dream, a glimpse into his future. But what happens next? He was betrayed by his brothers. He was sold. He was lied on. He was thrown into prison, and he was forgotten. Now, here's what I want people to stop doing, because I hear this one a lot. Why did God do that or allow bad things to happen? He didn't do that. He didn't send him evil. The sad part is we live in a broken world. Jealousy is real. Sin is real. People hurt you, and we often hurt ourselves. But in that pain, we have a covering. But back to Joseph. Joseph wasn't abandoned in all of that by God. God used that to train him to where he was going. He was learning humility after sharing that dream a little too boldly. He was learning integrity in Potiphar's house. He was learning self-control when temptation showed up through Potiphar's wife. He was learning leadership inside of a dungeon, managing prisoners before he ever managed a nation. He was learning how to trust God when no one was clapping for him. The prison built the character the palace required. Now we can go through and get hurt in this life in two ways. You can get hurt walking with God, with his hedge of protection over you, where Romans 8:28 kicks in and he works it for your good. Or you can get hurt doing it your own way, and it just becomes damage without direction. Obedience following God doesn't remove hardship and pain and sin. It just gives it purpose. Joseph came out victorious because God never left him in the dark. So if it got harder after you chose Christ, that's a great sign. Trust God is refining and building a nation inside of you. Trust it.